This is the first time anyone has heard this sound in over 10,000 years. Today, we're diving into one of the most extraordinary feats in modern science, the de-extinction of the direwolf. Using DNA extracted from 13,000 and 72,000-year-old fossils and the precision of CRISPR gene editing, Colossal Biosciences has rewritten the story of extinction and gives us a glimpse of a lost predator once more. Meet the direwolf. Towering over its gray wolf cousins, it once roamed from Canada all the way to Venezuela. It was built for strength and endurance against Ice Age megafauna that it hunted. Yet, around 10,000 years ago, the last of its kind vanished. Until now. So how do you bring back an Ice Age predator? Colossal scientists began sequencing direwolf DNA from two fossil specimens, a 13,000-year-old tooth from Ohio and a 72,000-year-old ear bone fragment from Idaho, showing us more of the direwolf genome than ever before. They identified 20 key genetic differences in 14 genes that give direwolves their signature size, skull shape, and coat color. Using CRISPR gene editing technology, these edits were made to blood-derived cells of living gray wolves. The edited nuclei then replaced the DNA in dog egg cells, which were implanted into surrogate domestic dogs. And 62 days later, history was made. On October 1st, 2024, twin brothers Romulus and Remus were born, and then on January 30th, 2025, their sister Khaleesi joined them. At just 36 months old, each pup weighs about 80 pounds, and they're on track to top 140 pounds at maturity. These direwolf pups live in a secret 2,000-acre ecological preserve, surrounded by a 10-foot fence. Their diet includes deer, beef, and organs, and other types of meat. Initially, these were pureed for their tiny jaws, but they can now eat whole food. But not everyone calls these pups true direwolves. Critics point out, genetically, these animals are still 99% gray wolf. The question is whether edited wolves can ever fit the ecological role of their Ice Age ancestors, or if this is simply just a high-tech spectacle. Ethical debates swirl. Should we focus on saving species already teetering on the brink of extinction? And who owns these endangered animals, and what happens if they ever interact with wild wolf populations? Colossal says their de-extinction technology isn't just about resurrection, it's a toolkit for conservation. They say that these animals will help bring balance and restore ecosystems, and currently, Colossal is working on bringing back woolly mammoths, dodos, Tasmanian tigers, and bolstering genetic diversity in endangered species such as the red wolf. But each new project raises fresh questions about ecological balance, public perception, and the line between innovation and interference. Whether you see this as miraculous or misguided, Colossal's direwolves force us to reconsider extinction and our power over life's blueprint. And what will we do with that power? If you're as fascinated as I am, subscribe and join me next time as we continue exploring the frontiers of science and what we can do with it.